Hello all, welcome to another one of Diamond's Divine Creations. I am your host, Diamond. I thank you all for listening and for watching on today. If you would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. So guys, today on Diamond's Divine Creations, of course, I am sharing with you all another one of my dinner recipe ideas, guys, okay? But real quick, we're going to do some dialogue here, okay? And then we're going to go through some ingredients. And I'm going to tell you what I'm going to be doing tonight, okay? Because I was going to do this tonight, but I was actually going to make a different meal. And because I'm working on another project while I'm bouncing between different jobs that I'm doing, okay? Doing my readings, working on a story time. I got a lot of different projects going on, okay, guys? So I had already planned that, you know, I was going to do the Diamond's Divine Creations dinner recipe with you all tonight, but in between me working on my other project, well, taking a break from working on my other project, I happened to come on YouTube, guys, and I found something that was like really hilarious, okay? And it was really funny to me, okay, guys? Now, for those of you who know me from my main channel, which I'm going to upload this to it, so y'all are probably listening, okay? Y'all know I talk about targeted individuals, me being a targeted individual a lot, and how these people mock you, copy you, you know, do different things, compete with you, you know, do different things or whatever, just to kind of annoy you, throw slick shots and wisecracks and signs and subliminals and all this other kind of stuff. So you all know that this is a new segment that I have started, okay? It's not like, you know what I'm saying, this is random. I cook all the time. I've even uploaded like photos of dinners that I've made. I just wasn't recording the video of me cooking it, and you know, the before and the after and the during the process. But I've always uploaded like pictures, especially during the holidays time, uploaded pictures of, say, like cakes and pies I've baked and dinner, you know, different dinners that I've created, you know, every once in a while. But then I decided to do the Diamond's Divine Creations and just started showing some of my own recipes. You know, I don't proclaim to be any kind of chef or anything like that or what have you, but I can cook, you know. So anyway, long story short, guys, it brings us to today, because there was something that popped up in my little timeline on YouTube, like video recommendation videos or whatever, okay, and I seen this, okay. I swear to goodness, guys, I cannot make it up. This is how I matter-of-factly know from being a targeted individuals that these people are watching you in the privacy of your own home, and I'm going to show you the proof to show you that I'm not lying, okay, y'all? I have a recipe book, okay, with all of my recipes in it. Food recipes are over here. Rest of my recipes for like my spiritual bath salts, my soaps, oils, all that stuff is over here. All of my recipes are in here, okay? The video that I seen today comes from a particular channel. Now, I like these people. There's nothing wrong with these people at all, okay? But since I've been doing the cooking videos, I've been noticing people with their little slick shots and wisecracks or what have you. They always trying to downplay and downgrade anything that I do. Anyway, it's been like that my entire life. You know what I'm saying? They want me to have, I don't know, low self-esteem, low confidence, not believe in myself, give up, quit, you know, something. So no matter what I do, they're hating. They always hate on me, okay? This is the reason why I've had my main channel for 8 years and don't even have 3,000 subscribers, okay? And I do more work, better work, harder work than a lot of other people who are online. But they keep my subscribers down. They keep my view counts down. They block me from making any money, block me from progressing or succeeding in any type of way, guys, okay? Anyway, long story short, these people had this. Now, this one person, they do little cooking, little fun, little cooking stuff all the time or whatever. This is what their channel is all about and what they normally do. What I found interesting is that, first of all, every time I watch someone's channel, especially if it's a new person I run across and I start watching some of their videos and I like them or whatever, I notice not long after that, it's like these people get some type of email or bulletin or memo or from someone behind the scenes to tell these people to start saying little things and throwing slick shots and wisecracks and different things like that to try to trigger. And they do it in an effort. Y'all need to understand there's a lot of gang stalkers online who are cyber bulliers, okay? And I'm talking about they're from all different genres, okay? I don't care if they're into cooking, into gaming, into doing tarot videos, into gossip channels. It doesn't matter what they're doing, okay? I kid you not, even if you're not subscribed to a person's channel, if they have a popular channel, they're getting paid a lot of money from YouTube or what have you. I don't know if they have individual handlers or something. There's somebody who contacts them. Because even if you're not subscribed to their channel, they end up knowing that you are watching their videos, okay? Even if you're not subscribed to their channel. And it's bad if you're a targeted individual, they'll start saying little things, doing little things on purpose to gang stalk you, okay? Y'all, I kid y'all not. They literally told this woman to make a dish today that I created years the freak ago. Now, it's not to say, and basically what I'm saying now, it's not to say that nobody else in the world has tried this, okay? But I have my own recipe of doing things. She made a completely different recipe, but it's one main dish that you fix in something in particular, okay? I have been doing this. I've never known anyone else to do this, okay? Now, this person didn't do it exactly like how I'm going to show you I'm going to do it, okay? But I had decided last week that I was going to make this week, but I was waiting till I got groceries again and different things like that and got everything that I needed, and I was going to make it. They had this, I guarantee you, I feel it in my heart of hearts. I know it deep down in my soul. This is what they do. When you're a targeted individual, they're listening to you, they're watching you in the privacy of your own home. This is how you can go online or go out in public and you hear people say things, you know, talk out loud enough for you to hear them and say things that you said in the privacy of your own home, or talk about something that, say, you were watching on TV or watching online, or you heard, or talk about something that you were doing, okay? It's the same thing when I'm working. It doesn't matter if I'm working on my videos, if I'm writing, if I'm doing it in my poems and in my stories or anything, they are listening and watching me, and they will tell these other people who have popular channels, and they will try to hurry up and say some shit or do some shit before the hell I do it, y'all. But so this was funny to me, okay? And I just want to shout out Josh and Mama. You know, hey Mama, the lady is sweet. She's sweet as pie. There ain't a thing wrong with her. There ain't a thing wrong with their family and a thing wrong with Josh. I watch their videos a lot. Now, the woman can't cook a lick. She absolutely refuses to use seasoning unless, of course, she gets a recipe from somebody and try a new idea. That's the only time she uses seasoning, but she has her way of doing things. She absolutely loves freaking mayo. She puts it on everything, no seasoning or anything like that or whatever. But hey, that's where they from. I guess that's how they're raised. That's how they do their thing. That's their business. Okay? Y'all. I happened to see this today, and it was so freaking funny. And Josh, bless his heart, he's such a good son. He's such a sweet darn boy. He don't have it in his heart to tell his mama, Mom, they don't look right. They don't taste right. You can't cut anything like that. He just, they just go along, but they do their thing. It's cool, or what have you, or whatever. But like I said, the woman, she don't wash her meat at all. She don't season anything unless she get a recipe. Anyway, so I look up today, y'all. It was the funniest freaking video. She's cooking like she's always doing. And it's like, it always starts off Josh coming in the kitchen and like, hey Mama, what are you making today? And she'll turn around and I'm making such and such, such and such. She said, I'm gonna make a cheeseburger pie. Y'all, I've had these recipes forever. I'm gonna prove it to you. I decided last week that I was going to make a new one, And as you can see, I wrote it down here. I made a new one for a breakfast pie and a new one for a dinner pie here. But let me show you I'm not bullshitting. This is a book of recipes. And remember last week I did the strawberry cream pie? I literally have blueprints of shit drawn up and show you what every layer is supposed to be, all of the ingredients, everything. I don't bullshit on shit I do. Okay? Here's the other one when I first originally made this strawberry cream pie. I don't bullshit. Here's my one for my pie crust dishes. I did this years ago, but I decided last week that I was going to make one on my next Diamonds Divine Creations. Okay, you can see here, these are different ones, that different recipes in each one. Y'all, I kid y'all not. I bust out laughing because I said they didn't have this woman to try to hurry up and put some shit together that I created and do it before the fuck I do it. So I completely changed my recipe tonight, baby. Mama, if you want to play, we are going to play, baby. I love your channel. Y'all have a great family and everything, okay? But I know what it is, okay? And I know what's going on. It's all good, okay? Now, her recipe, y'all, this woman, you know, so like I said, shout out to, the channel is called Josh and Mama, okay? So shout out to them. Y'all go and support them. But this is what I be saying, okay? Because they have a popular channel. These are people who have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. There's no reason that these people would need to be intimidated by me, would need to be in competition with me, or anything like that. This world is big enough for everybody to succeed and progress and all this other kind of stuff. But this is what happens a lot of time, especially to targeted individuals. You have people who have more than you, who live in better than you. They have a better life than you. They got more money than you. They got more subscribers, views, followers than you. But here is little old me. I constantly get hated on, and it doesn't matter how hard I work, how good I do, what I'll do, they will shut it down. You got pro hoes right now. Y'all can put everything in a hat and just dig your hand in and pull some and say, Tiffany, do it. Anything that anybody has gotten successful off of, okay? I can do the exact same thing, if not better, and I would not accomplish the same. But this is something I've been going through my entire life. I've literally been a target my entire life. My entire life, it's been, you know, for some reason, they don't want me to know that I'm good at things. They don't want me to have talent, skills, and abilities and embrace these things. They don't. So anything that I do or whatever, they shoot it down like I'm nothing, like I'm nobody. And, you know, they want me to feel like, oh, nobody likes you, nobody loves you, we're going to bully you, everybody hates you, you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, you're not talented enough, you're not skilled enough. That's why everybody got more than you, and you got nothing, and we're going to get everybody to hate on you and gang stalk you and bully you, and at the same time, stop and block, you know, you succeeding in any type of way to put other people on pedestals who's not even doing as good as you in whatever your craft is, okay? But it's not competition for me. I don't compete with nobody. You understand what I'm saying? But I observe very well. And like I said, this has been going on since I was a kid. It's even worse now that I know that I'm a targeted individual, once I went through my awakening at 30, I'm 40 now, so this has been going on for the last 10 plus years. Really, my awakening began when I was like 28, but it wasn't until I was like 30 till I was awakened. By the time I was 33 is when I was really figuring out everything that was really, really going on and how I was being attacked by like everybody, even complete strangers that I ain't never done nothing to. These people are recruited, paid, coerced, convinced to target gang stalk or to gang stalk and harass targeted individuals, okay? And we just have to take the shit from everybody. You understand what I'm saying? Now, like I said, and the interesting thing about this, there's a lot of gang stalkers who's mean, who's nasty, who's evil, who's wicked, who's straight up disrespectful. Sometimes, a lot of times, They have sweet little, sweet speaking people, decent dressed people, people who, older, younger, who you wouldn't readily expect to be a part of anything like such, that they have to subtly gain stock targeted individuals as well. This is how they got professional people with professional jobs in their pockets. They're all working for the satanic powers that be. They're all sellouts. Okay? Um, on various different levels. Okay? But anyway, mama, you want to play, baby, we gonna play. I'm gonna show you how to do this thing the right way. I ain't mad at you. Much love to you and your Josh and the rest of your family. Like I said, shout out to the channel. It's called Josh and Mama. So y'all go and see that. But I seen that and I bust out laughing. I said, I can't make this shit up. They literally tried to have this woman do something I created and put it out before the hell I do it. Okay? I was actually going to do something else different tonight, okay, which I may share with you after I do this or what have you. But yeah, this is what we doing tonight, y'all. This is what's going on. It doesn't even, and it's not just them. This is not Bash Josh and Mama Day. You know what I'm saying? Or no shit like that. This is not slick shot hate, anything like that from me to them in any type of way. I just noticed what the hell is going on. And ever since I've been watching their channel, they've been shaking and moving different. Okay, I hear the sign, I hear the subliminal, I hear the slick shots and the little wise cracks, you know what I'm saying, that's being thrown out there or what have you. Y'all be surprised, man. A lot of these people, they literally sell their soul on a lower level to be internet famous. Okay, and this is how they have all these endorsements and they getting paid all this money and they have all these damn subscribers and all this other kind of shit. But it is what it is. I'm doing what I've been doing. Okay, so it's not like I done jumped on some bandwagon. I've been cooking. Okay, I've been growing it on my own since I was a teenager. I've been cooking. I just ain't never put it on display. I just haven't ever cooked in front of the world. I've been cooking and been feeding people, the homeless, cooking big meals for holidays, all kinds of shit. So I'm not doing anything new. I just decided to create a new channel where I'm going to show you all some recipes that I be cooking and you can try it for yourself or whatever. No biggie. I do a lot of different things. I write stories. I write poems. Okay. So I am a writer. This is what I'm really, really passionate about. But I'm also very spiritual. So I have a spiritual channel where I do tarot readings, where I do psychic investigations and different things and what have you. I'm multifaceted. I'm multi-talented. I have many different talents, skills, and abilities, okay? And I don't do anything that I do to try to step on anybody else's toes, to try to make it seem like I'm better than anybody else. But it seems to amaze me that no matter what I do, I'm always hated on. I always have... I always have nothing more than the bare minimum. I have the least. And there are people who don't even work as hard as me, don't even try as hard as me. And, all kinds of people. But they have more than me. And that is interesting to me as well. How is it that people have more than you have ever had or may even ever have competing with you? That doesn't fucking make sense to me. And that's what I was just saying a few minutes ago. You can literally there are strippers, okay, who's making hundreds of thousands of dollars a week. If I had my bigger ass up on some type of stripper pole, call myself stripping child, wouldn't make nothing. You got pro hoes out here, okay, getting, got high profile clientele, getting thousands and thousands of dollars per client they got. Okay, let my big ass try such a thing, baby, and I wouldn't make it the first damn week. You understand what I'm saying? I wouldn't give a damn if you got people out here. It wouldn't matter. I could paint, I could draw, if I could roller skate while jumping on a pogo stick, okay, I would not get, you understand what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. I've seen people go viral from some of the stupidest shit, taking milk in cereal fucking baths, okay? Going viral and getting fucking personal invites to the White House to meet with fucking presidents and shit. I'm not making it up, like that literally happened, okay? I've seen pro hoes who have made sex tapes be fucking invited to the White House, meeting with presidents and all this other. I mean, but I swear, y'all, if I was to do anything that anybody else was doing exactly the same way and excelled and did better than even they did it, I would not have the same results. And it's been like that my entire life. I walk in a room and bitches cuff they mans, okay? Like I'm just on the prowl for other people's lovers and shit. You understand what I'm saying? It's been like that my entire life. I don't even have to say a word. I've never had friends a day for in my life for this very reason. I've always been a target. I've always been attacked. And it's like, sometimes I wonder, it's like, why in the hell am I here? Because it's like I'm under attack by everybody. And it's like everybody has the same mission to do everything in their power to make me feel less than and prevent me from succeeding in any type of way. It's absolutely absurd. It's ridiculous, okay? But I know that shit comes from higher up. There's wealthy, elite, racist, discriminating people who are high up in power, who's running the show, who's pulling the strings of all the puppets. All these other people, no matter what level they're on, they're just puppets, okay? They're not the puppet masters. They're just puppets, okay? They're paid ops. They're paid puppets. And the puppet masters are pulling these individual puppet strings that they got in their pocket to do their bidding, to target and to attack and to gang stalk and harass people like myself, who they're intimidated by, who they don't want to succeed, okay? But that's what's going on here, guys. I found it to be so funny. But I'm saying this. But the channel in which I'm mentioning, I'm not saying these people are bad people. I don't know these folks from Adam to call them bad people. According to what they post online, they're funny, they spontaneous, they outgoing. You know what I'm saying? When I first started watching their channel, the way the mama cooked, at first I thought, I'm like, it's for show. Bullshit. You know, maybe she's just doing this, cooking like this. You know how some people do things just to get like an appalling reaction from people. That's what get people seen and heard and likes and views and shares. So, at first, but I think that's kind of just her. But she the sweetest lady. I don't have a problem with her. I don't have a problem with Josh. They the sweetest little country folk you ever want to meet or whatever. I do, however, now I don't know what Josh like, okay, as far as his sexuality go or whatever, but whatever he likes, I kind of have an idea, but whether he likes men or women or what have you, I do feel like he need to get him somebody with a little bit of soul in him, okay, and it can be anybody, okay, because anybody with a little shade to their skin, okay, whether they African American, Latina, Asian, Native American, anybody, you understand what I'm saying? It's going to have some flavor to them. It's going to have some soul in them, and they're going to know all about seasonings and how to throw down, and his lover can hook up with his mama, and they can get that thing going in the kitchen or what have you. Even if that's not his cup of tea, even if he got with him a real down south southern belle, even they know how to cook. You understand what I'm saying? But child, please. That's what's going on here, honey. So on this Diamond's Divine Creations, I actually was going to save this meal till later in the week. I was going to make something simpler tonight because like I said, I'm working on other projects, okay? But mama want to play. And they're going to try to give somebody my stuff to put out before I do it. That way, when I do it, it make it seem like, oh, I'm copying off of them. Child, please. We don't even work the same way anyway. So, but I found that so funny, and I'm like, okay, mama. Okay, I see you. So let's play. But the most recent video that she put out, she said, I'm making a cheeseburger pie. That's how she talked. When Josh asked her what she making, honey, she made that ground beef chow. She didn't season it. Then she put she put it inside the pie crust. And then she made some look like biscuit pancake mix and poured it on there. And then she put sliced tomatoes and onions and pickles on top of that. And then put in and cheese. And then put it in the oven. I'm like, I don't know what this is. But you tried it. Okay? So let's get it, mama. Okay, so here's our Our ingredients for the day, guys. Of course, you need a deep dish pie crust. Is what we're going to be using. This is the base of our dish. Okay, guys. As you can see here, I have diced chicken breast here that we're going to be using for this meal. We also have instant mashed potatoes. We have pico de gallo. We have a fresh spinach. I'm also going to be using green onion, regular onion, bell pepper, mozzarella cheese, as well as like the Velveeta type of cheese or whatever, but this is the melt and dip, which is same thing like Velveeta. Okay, we also need bacon here, as well do we need cream of mushroom, as you see here, guys. Okay, so those are all the ingredients for this meal. So let's get started, guys. Thank you for listening to me vent, but I just had to get it off my chest because I just found it so interesting. Okay, I just had to call it out because I know that's what's going on. But like I said, as far as those people, I clearly seen what was going on and know what was going on or what have you, but I didn't say anything that I said because I feel like they're bad people. But I do feel like they've been contacted and was told that I watch their channel from time to time. And I really kind of hate that they do that. And it's the reason why I don't subscribe to anybody. But even though you don't subscribe, if you are a targeted individual, because they're listening and watching you, they can see everything that you see. They can hear everything that you hear. They know what you're listening to. They know what you're watching. And I don't know if these people get some type of bulletin or memo or email or something from their damn handlers that they sold out to, but they'll tell them, hey, this targeted individual's name such and such is watching you. So the next time you do a video, say something about this. And it could be subtle things. It could be, say, a name of a place you used to work, a name of somebody that you've known, you know, in your personal life. It could be anything. Okay, all the way up to rude, disrespectful things that they're saying and directing at you. And a lot of these people, they expose themselves because they get to the point where they'll especially when it comes to readers, they'll be like, oh, I ain't no sellout and this and that. Yeah, you are. I've seen all the signs and the symbolism, heard all the slick shots and the wisecracks and different things like that. These people are scripted, okay? They're giving scripts. They're told what to say. They're told what signs and symbolisms to do, what color codes and schemes to do, and, you know, all kinds of shit they do, and they do it. Okay? Because these are people who will do anything for money. But I hope the incentives was worth it, baby. So let's get started. Okay, gang stalkers. First things is first. Y'all want to play? So we're going to play, baby. The first thing you want to do is get your bacon in the oven. Well, y'all know I fix my bacon in the oven. It gets it crispier to me or what have you. And it don't shrink up as much as it do. But if you want to fry your bacon, by all means, honey, fry your bacon. Okay? I put mine in the oven, so you want to get that on first, guys, okay? And then from there, you want to get your vegetables and things chopped up, okay? We're going to go ahead and open up our spinach here. And get you a bowl, guys, okay? And put about 2 handfuls of that spinach in there, okay, guys? Put it in a bowl. You know, over here, we wash all our vegetables, all our meats and things, or whatever, honey. Okay, put that, get your spinach, put it in the bowl, and let that, rinse that spinach, wash that spinach really good. You also, if you don't, those, chicken breast pieces, you can buy pieces. Those of you who want to use whole chicken breast pieces, cook it and cut it up, you're more than welcome to. But like I told you all before, you can actually buy chicken breast pieces, which is the actual real chicken breast, but it's already cut up into pieces for you. So they come in these little squares, almost like popcorn chicken bites or what have you. Okay, get you as much of those as you want in your dish, guys. Okay, And you want to go ahead. I have some here soaking in water. I let it soak in cold water first, and then I wash them off really good and everything before we get to seasoning them. You want to go ahead and rinse off your spinach as well, like such, guys. Okay, so if y'all don't know where this stuff be growing at, okay, what kind of pesticides and different things they be spraying on these vegetables and things all out here in these fields and things, honey. So you got to wash your food off, okay? But that's what you want to do first, guys. Okay, guys. So once you have your while you have your chicken soaking for now, and while you have your spinach soaking as well, you're gonna get you some green onion, okay? You don't need this entire thing of green onion here, okay? Also, by the way, guys, if y'all hear any music or anything like that, honey, my daughter be into watching them during TikTok videos and different things, and the animes and all this other kind of stuff, child, okay? And I don't know why she feel like she got to have everything on full blast, okay? So I don't own any rights to any darn music or anything you hear in the background or anything, guys. This don't have to be done real fancy or anything. We are going to wash these vegetables off as well, but you can rinse them off before you start cutting them, or you can just go ahead and slice them up, okay, as much as you want to have in your dish. And then you are going to rinse them off and set them aside till we get ready to use them. Okay, guys? Just like that. Okay? So we're going to do that with the green onion. Okay? You also don't need the entirety of the regular onion. Okay? Just cut off as much as you would like to use in your dish. And when it comes to, peppers and different things like that, some people like peppers that actually give your dishes more flavor or what have you. Some people like a lot. Some people only like a little, okay? So that's the reason why I don't tell you all certain amount when it comes to this, okay? But you need to make sure you have, a good enough amount to cover the entirety of your dish, y'all, okay? So, this process don't take a long time as well, honey. I know some of these people that do these type of videos, honey, they be so fancy with it. They be snapping their fingers and clapping their hands and all kinds of stuff, child. And then all of a sudden, things miraculously, like by magic, just done and all this other kind of stuff, honey. But I'm about as real as they come, and this is about as real as it gets over here. Okay, so I'm showing you the actual process in your face, okay, to get this stuff done. Okay, so that's all that is. Okay, now you don't have to have a whole lot because your pico de gallo, it has purple onions in there, okay, and the tomatoes and different things like that, or what have you. So I'm just going to do a little bit of each one of these. We're going to rinse this as well, guys. Once you are done cutting up your veggies here, we're going to get our cream of mushroom on, okay? We're going to warm it up. And then we are going to add our onions and our peppers and everything to it, and let that simmer up really, really good. Oh, child, y'all know y'all done threw me out today, honey. I had a whole other meal in mind that I was going to do on today, just to make things simple for tonight, which this is not something that takes a long time here, okay? It's just the prep, okay? Once you cut up all your vegetables and different things like that, you basically just, you know, gonna dump everything into that pie dish, okay? And what made me think of this, I'm really, like I said, I have never seen anybody else that make pie dish dinners, okay? Now, that's not to say that other people in the world haven't thought of such a thing or what have you, because I'm pretty sure it's some chefs and some cooks out there that be straight throwing down and cooking that probably have done something. Well, you know what? Isn't like, what is it? Like, I think what is it called? Is it eggplant? I don't think is it eggplant or, there's something in particular that I know that is put in it's like egg custard, eggplant. It's something that I know that's in a pie dish or what have you. I actually don't eat that dish, but I used to work at a place that made it, and we had to serve it. And there's a lot of people that will come and get that. That's the only dish I've ever seen anybody do as far as like a dinner item or dinner dish rather in pie crust or what have you. But I actually got the idea from making shepherd's pie. Okay, and those of you who have ever made a shepherd's pie, I have different versions of the shepherd's pie too. Of course, the original version, but I've also done like a sloppy Joe shepherd's pie, and just my different versions of how to make a shepherd's pie. But one time while making a shepherd's pie, I'm like, what if you layered a meal in pie crust or what have you? So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try it. And I just be thinking of stuff, making it up, and I'll just write it down. I don't know if other people doing it or not have, or thought of it before or not. But yeah, that's that. Okay, guys. So we have our onion, bell pepper, and our green onions ready here. Give it a little rinse real quick, guys. Drain off that excess water. Okay. We're going to set that aside. Go ahead and drain off that excess water on your spinach as well. And we're going to set it aside. Okay, guys. Next, you want to you're going to wash your meat really, really good. So you're going to drain off that water that you had it soaking in first, and then you're going to wash it again. And the reason why I soak my meat first, even if it's already unthawed, okay? Obviously, if you took your meat out last minute and you needed to unthaw, you can either put it in the microwave or defrost and let it unthaw that way, or you can put it in water and let it unthaw that way, okay? But the reason why I allow my meat to sit in water, because if you notice, as long as you let it sit in water, all of that stuff that comes up off the meat, it'll come up to the top of that water. And that's all the stuff that you need to rinse off of there, okay? So you pour that, let it soak for a little bit, get all that stuff to come up off your meat, rinse that off, and then wash it off again, okay? And you can use as much or as little of this chicken you want to, okay? If you prefer to have more vegetable taste in your dinner pie, then you don't have to use as much, okay? But if you like, you know, it to be really meaty, some people like a lot of meats like that or whatever. If you want it to be really meaty, then of course you can use a little more. This is like a handful of chicken. If I was to pick all this up, it would fit in the palm of my hand, okay? Some of you may want like 2 handfuls, so that would be like a cup. This would be a cup of the chicken as far as the chicken pieces. Now, if you were using a whole chicken breast, I would say you would only need like 1 whole chicken breast to use. And they actually come pretty big when you buy the whole chicken breast, okay? Now, if you're... once you put everything in the pie dish, you're going to slice it. When it's done, you're going to slice it like a pie. So you should get like 8 different pieces out of there, so you could feed up to 8 different people, depending on how hungry your family is and if they want leftovers or not, depending on how many people you're feeding. Okay, guys? So once you got your chicken washed or what have you, you want to you want to season it up. Sit it aside to season it up. Okay. Okay, y'all. So you can use whatever seasonings to your liking. Okay. I'm gonna use some lemon pepper. Here, y'all know I love my lemon pepper, child. Okay. I'm also going to use a bit of garlic salt. I'm also going to use garlic powder, onion powder, and a little bit of the Tajin seasoning. Oh, I forgot about one of the ingredients, guys, okay? Also banana peppers, okay? As well as garlic here, okay? So get you some minced garlic. And I'm going to add that minced garlic right on this chicken here. Just like that. And, get you some type. I'm just gonna mix this around real quick. You can flip these pieces over. You can season the other side, okay? If you want to. I'm gonna add some regular pepper. Some paprika. Okay, y'all, a little bit more of this Tajin seasoning. Okay. And that's that, okay? So now you have your meat now seasoned up. Okay. Now you can if you want to, but I would not suggest you putting your raw meat in your pie dish with everything else, okay? Now, if you are the type who like your meats undercooked, then, hey, be my guest, okay? Make it do what it do, baby, okay? But we like everything well done over here, okay? So, I do cook the meat first. And then you want to cook it over, like, you know, medium heat, okay? And when that's all done, you can add that to your dish, guys, okay? I added some green chilies on there as well, guys, so you may want to add some on yours. It just adds more flavor. Okay, y'all, so now you're going to get your pie crust, and this is a deep dish pie crust, okay? Now, if you are the type to, if you got time to be doing all of that, you can make your, you know, your pie crust from scratch if you would like to, okay? But if you don't have time to do that, child, this is just as good as well, okay? So you're going to get your pie crust, and then you're going to open up your cream and mushroom here, guys. And we're going to put a little bit of this cream of mushroom in the bottom of our dish here. Hopefully I can see that. So just take a little bit of cream of mushroom, and you're going to spread it, base the bottom of your pie crust. with this cream of mushroom. Okay. Okay, guys. So after you do that, then you want to add you a little cheese, and you're going to take your cheese block. Okay. If you don't have a cheese grater, you can just cut, you know, like thin slices of cheese and put it in the bottom of there. Of course, this is obviously a very big amount, so you're not going to use anywhere near all of this cheese here. Okay, guys? I can't find it. So if you got, if you have a cheese grater, you can just use your cheese grater, and you're going to put you a little bit of cheese in here in the bottom of your pie crust, and you just do it like so, and get you as much cheese as you want on there. It don't have to be a whole lot, because you are adding cheese on other layers of this as well, guys, okay? So you can get your cheese. And at least make sure you have a little bit, you know, spread it on the entirety of that cream of mushroom that you put in the bottom of there. Like, that much is good enough, okay? Because we're going to layer this cheese on here on various layers, guys, okay? Now you can take your spinach. If you would like the stems on your spinach, you know, to stay on there, you can keep them on there. If not, you can just begin to layer that pie crust with your spinach, okay? And it don't have to be in any particular fanciful way or what have you. You do want your food to look presentable, though. So, I'm not saying do it any kind of way, okay? But, you know. So we're going to put this spinach in there. Also, you're going to put the remainder of that cream of mushroom in a pot, guys, okay? And you're going to put it on the stove to warm up, and we're going to add our vegetables to it so that they can simmer with that cream of mushroom, okay? And you can add as much or as little spinach as you would like. You can also do some on the bottom as well as the top. So that looks pretty good there, guys. Okay. I'm going to take my olive oil here, and you're going to drizzle you some olive oil over the top of that that spinach, okay? You also can cook your chicken in that olive oil, but your chicken really kind of make its own grease. So it's just fine if you want to cook it like that, okay, guys? So for now, just sit that over to the side. We're going to take the rest of this cream of mushroom. We're going to dump it in our pot here. Get the rest of that out of there. Okay, just like that. then going to add your vegetables to that. And you're going to put this over a medium heat. Let that simmer really well, guys, okay? Your chicken is just about ready. We're going to put us some banana peppers on the top of here. Again, you can put as many or as little as you would prefer. If you don't really care for banana peppers, you can do jalapeno if you would like to. But banana peppers are so good and sweet and flavorful. So just like that, guys. You're also going to take your pico and you're going to sprinkle again as much or as little as you would like in your dish, to your taste buds, to your flavor in your dish, just like that. Okay. Okay, guys. So that's that. We're going to set this aside. Okay. Your dish should look like this thus far. We're going to set this aside and wait on that chicken to finish browning up. And we're going to wait on our cream of mushroom and our vegetables to finish simmering. Okay, y'all. Now, real quick, I wanted to tell you, for those of you who are vegetarian, if you want to make this dish, okay, you do everything I've already showed you, of course, without the meat, okay? And then you can, those of you who really like that crust, I've also done this before where I put a top crust, like a closing crust on top of it, okay? Let's add some of this shredded mozzarella on here, guys. Just like that. And once again, like I said, as much or as little, okay, of this cheese you would like, okay, just like that. We're going to get us some basil. Sprinkle you a little basil on your dish, just like that, guys. You can, we're also going to use, you can use Italian seasoning if you would like as well. We'll put just a little bit on here. Okay, but we're going to put parsley on the top portion that we put on when it's all done, guys, okay? Okay, guys, when your chicken gets done, you're going to add it to your mixture of, when your chicken gets done, you're going to add it to the mixture of your cream of mushroom and those peppers, okay? And onions that we put in the pot together, okay? And give it a good little stir. And you're going to allow it to finish simmering together. Okay, guys? And then we're going to add this to our dish. Also, guys, your bacon should be already done by now, okay? You want to sit that, or take that out the oven, sit it aside, and let that bacon cool, because you're going to crumble that bacon up into like bacon pieces. That's going to go on top of your dish, okay? Okay, y'all, so I don't think I should have to tell you all how to make no darn instant mashed potatoes, honey, okay? Now, if you want to be fancy and extra witty, feel free to get you some real potatoes, honey. Peel the skin off of them, boil them down, okay? Let them cool and smash them down and make you some homemade mashed potatoes, okay? Otherwise, if you ain't got time for that because you got other things to do, child, ain't nothing at all wrong with you using no instant mashed potatoes, okay? So, get you a pot of hot water, okay? Add your little regular salt to your water, okay? And add you a nice little helping of butter to that, okay? And then add your instant mashed potatoes, okay? Once you got that mixed up and done, some people just do it with water, but I'm gonna add milk to mine as well. Okay. But your instant mashed potatoes, if it's done right, okay, it should be smooth, okay? It shouldn't be lumpy, clumpy, okay? And all that extra, okay? So you just want to make sure that all that liquid is blended in there. Make sure your salts and your butters and everything is getting in every part of that potato, honey. Okay, just mix it around like so. And we're going to set this aside until we get ready to add this to our dish, okay? Okay, you all, so when your chicken and those vegetables you cut up are all nice, hot, and ready, honey, and simmer together real good, you're going to give it a nice little stir, okay? Fold those flavors over into each other just like so, okay? It should look like that. And then you can add this on top of your dinner pie. And you want to spread that out. Just like that, y'all. Spread it out evenly all the way across the pie. And y'all, I just be like coming up with ideas and making some stuff, child. I don't even know what I want to call this or what have you, but you can call it what you want to, child. But this is how you make it, okay? So after that, the last step, the only thing you have to do is add your mashed potatoes on top of there, okay? And we're gonna top it off with now you can crumble, if you want your bacon on this level, you can put it on there, okay? But the way I do it, I put the potatoes on next, spread that on the top of there. I crumble the bacon on the top and put the last bit of shredded cheese and parsley on the top of there, guys, okay? And then this dish is ready to go in the oven. Okay, again, guys, you want to make sure that your potatoes are spread all the way across here. And you kind of want to be careful doing it to make sure none of those other ingredients spill out over the sides, okay? So we're going to try to get this done real pretty like y'all. Add our last toppings on top of this, and like I said, it's going to be ready to go into the oven. Okay, and that's all to it. This dinner pie. Okay, guys, so when you get this perfectly done like this, okay, this is how the top of your dinner pie should look. And you just spread the potatoes over that dinner pie like it was, as if it was icing on a cake, honey. You do it just like this, okay? We did get a little bit of extra. If you have, you can tuck it. So just take your, whatever utensil that you're using and tuck in the sides, and it'll make the other ingredients in your pie go. And then and it'll give you a little bit of room like that. Just spread some potatoes in there. Okay. That way you can make it real smooth. Just like that, y'all, and that's it, honey. Okay. So, we are going to add our crumbled bacon to the top of this dish here, okay? And you can just crumble that however you want to. As much or as little as you want to, okay? Those of you who don't like pork, you can get you some turkey bacon, okay? And it'll work just as well. And like I said, those of you who don't eat meat at all, you can still make this a vegetarian or vegan dish if you would like to. And it will be just as hearty and feed more than one person. Okay. So I kind of like to make sure that every area of the dinner pie has the bacon pieces on it. So I just make sure that it's all scattered all around it, just like there you go. You want to put you a little bit of pepper on the top of those potatoes, just like that. You can do so, okay? And you can take you like a cheddar cheese or like a blend of cheeses, whatever type of cheese you want to, okay? And you want to sprinkle that all on the top of your dinner pie here. Okay, guys. And then if you have a like a cookie sheet or a baking, you know, pan, you want to sit this on top of it and then put it in the oven, okay? That way your crust won't burn at the bottom. Okay? Now you don't have to bake this long, just long enough for your crust to get golden brown, okay? Because when this thing is done, you should be able to get good solid pieces. If your crust, mama, is crumbling, you know, while you're cutting your pie, okay, or taking you out a slice, that means that your pie is, your crust rather, it's not done all the way. Okay? So that's that, guys. That's what you do, honey. From here, we're just gonna add us a little bit of parsley on there, just like that. And that's the Diamonds Divine Creations, guys. So we're gonna put this in the oven, okay? Probably for maybe 15, 20 minutes. Okay, like I said, keep checking on it because you only need your crust to get golden brown. Okay, so you're gonna take that pie and you're gonna sit it on there just like that. Okay, and that's all to it, honey. Dinner is done, child. We're gonna put this in the oven. Guess what, y'all? It's time to eat. Bon appetit. So this is your finished product of your dinner pie here, guys. So once you pull that out of the oven, you want to let it cool a little bit before you go to slicing you a piece, okay? And that's all it is to it, y'all. Real quick, guys, and by the way, mama, as you can see here, if that crust is still the shade of your skin, It's not done. It's supposed to be like a golden brown type of crust. Okay, Mama? So that's how you make a dinner pie. And the next time Josh and Mama want to play and they decide to give you one of my ideas to put out before I do it, then just let me know in advance, honey, and we can play anytime you want to. By the way, guys, while we're finishing up, letting that pie cool, stay tuned for my next segment of Diamond's Divine Creations, because we're going to be showing Mama how we make enchiladas for real with seasoned meat. However, I'm not too big on the beef, so we're going to be using ground chicken and all the other fixings and trimmings that actually go in an enchilada when we're going to make a Mexican dish. So y'all definitely make sure y'all stay tuned for that, honey. We got that pie dinner cooling, and when it's all done, we're going to slice it up real good, and we're going to get us a piece, and we're going to have us a bite, and that's going to be tonight's Diamond's Divine Creations. And we're going to move right along to our next dinner recipe. Okay, y'all, go ahead and get you a plate, take you a bite, and that is tonight's delicious delight. I thank you all so much for listening and for watching. If you would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. As always, that is your free way of showing your support to the channel. And y'all make sure y'all come back and stay tuned to all of the other dinner recipes that I have in line and store for you all, okay? As always, y'all take care of yourself, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. It's been real. It's been fun. Okay, until the next time, peace, love, and light. I am that I am, created in the image of God. Oh yeah, by the way, Mama, I know you love mayonnaise, honey, but mayonnaise is not good on everything, okay? Especially a dinner pie, all right? And everybody in the South know that a sandwich just ain't a sandwich without a tangy scoop of Miracle Whip. Bon appetit, y'all.